What is good? What is good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Jay. The YouTube channel is called Trippin with Jay. And if you're not subscribed and this is your first time seeing any of my content, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And as usual, on Saturdays, we're back to it. We're doing the live travel reactions as well today. And we got a couple videos lined up. We have a video from Watermaya and Stephen Ndukwu. So I wanted to just say we're back to doing travel reaction videos. Before we begin, I want you guys to watch a little bit of a little excerpt video from our channel partner, Safety Wing. Really quickly. Traveling is amazing until something unexpected happens. Lost luggage, food poisoning, flight delays, or even worse, a medical emergency in a country where you don't speak the language. That's why I never leave the country without Safety Wing. Safety Wing offers global travel medical insurance designed specifically for travelers and digital nomads. It works like a subscription, so you only pay for the days you travel. You're covered in 180 plus countries. They'll help with emergency medical treatment, unexpected hospital visits, and even things like travel delays and lost checked luggage. And here's the best part. You can sign up while you're already abroad. No need to plan months ahead. Traditional insurance locks you into big yearly contracts. Safety Wing gives you flexibility. It automatically renews every 4 weeks and you can cancel anytime. Perfect for backpackers, long-term travelers, or anyone working remotely around the world. If you're traveling soon, do not take the risk of going uninsured. Use my link in the description box to learn more and sign up. It costs less than a cup of coffee per day. Stay safe, travel smart, and I'll see you in the next city. All right, man. So we got to pay the bills around here, man. Gonna help the channel grow a little bit. So I appreciate you guys watching that ad or channel partnership. But there is a link in the description box below. If you happen to need any travel insurance, Safety Wing is the way to go, man. I use Safety Wing every time I travel. So let's begin. Our first video is from one of our favorite YouTubers from Africa, Mr. Watermaya, almost at 2 million subscribers, man. So you guys go and subscribe to Watermaya's YouTube channel. And he is traveling within Ethiopia. And it looks like if it's in the capital of Ethiopia, he's in Addis Ababa. So the title is Ethiopia's capital is transforming into a world-class city. And I tell you guys, a bunch of times, a lot of people are sleeping on Africa, bro. So let's go ahead and react to the video. Comments are open, super chats are appreciated. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what the capital of Ethiopia really looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Allow me to say this once again a little louder for those of you in the back. The future is African.
Yes.
Impression of the new Addis Ababa.
The futuristic looks of the city. The sidewalk, everything.
Oh, wow.
Developed, civilized.
I love how the city is so organized. Like, cars are just respecting the rules. The pedestrians are respecting the rules. Literally, everyone within the city is obeying the law.
Welcome to Addis Ababa.
And in English, midnight. You might even think that you're somewhere in New York, but that is not New York. This is Addis Ababa. But we're filming at nighttime, and you don't think what we're seeing is so beautiful?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
How do you feel knowing that your city lights up at night?
So beautiful, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Oh. A big round of applause to the people of this beautiful country, man. I just can't stop, because I feel like they deserve it.
One thing I am noticing that at least from this video is that it is extremely clean in Addis Ababa. And people think that Africa's dirty, Africa's poor, the people are uneducated. But when we look here, we see a very civilized city and there is no Western influence here. So an interesting fact, I'm still getting used to my braces, guys. Excuse me for that. Ethiopia is one of the only African countries that was not colonized by any of the countries in Europe. So they are pretty much untouched And you can see how civilized they are without any Western influence, at least from its inception. Of course, you see like Samsung, KFC now in this photo, but they were conceptualized without Western influence. And you can see how much it flourishes, at least on the exterior, and how beautiful it looks. It's clean. It looks like there's low crime. Bro, like, what are we doing here in the US? Like, how are we letting countries like this surpass us when it comes to how clean it is, how peaceful it is? It may just be that the US just ain't it anymore. And Africa is the future. And that I wholeheartedly believe that Africa is the future.
A strong youth generation, thinker generation, like Mandela, like Haile Selassie, like many. Wherever you are my African brother. Hope you have a good day, have a good life, have a good dream. Never stop dreaming. Always work for country. Even if you are in Europe, even if you are in America, never forget your country, your home continent, Mama Africa. Wow!
That's the youth speaking directly to the audience, man. How much better can you get when you have the youth of a country, a nation, speaking in that manner? You don't even have people like that in the US speaking like that. We're so concerned with like social media, TikTok, Instagram, going to Miami on trips and stuff like that, and being fake rich to people, but we ignore the future potential of our country. And it appears that the youth in Ethiopia are focused on improving their country even further in the future. And we need this type of mindset in the US because we just simply don't have it here. And it's crazy to see that in a country that has no Western influence become pretty much a utopia, it looks like on the outside. So the US needs more of a mindset like this to help improve our country in the future. So I hope that we can do it.
This is Ethiopia. This is Addis Ababa. Hi, how are you?
Wow.
Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for watching the videos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good to
guys.
see you, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Taxi driver.
a taxi driver.
Followed you.
Oh, wow.
You are Kenyan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
like you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What do you love about your country?
You see our government?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful, Addis Ababa.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so
First
clean.
impression, I'm super impressed about how clean the city is. And to my surprise, there are people that are constantly cleaning the city every single time. I don't know if you can see the woman behind me. It's not early morning, it's roughly 12 o'clock, and they are on the street cleaning. You follow me, yeah?
Wow.
Thank you, man. What?
I saw you. I looked at you.
Thank you. Addis Ababa is definitely one of the most organized cities that I've ever visited. You know why? Because everything is in order. I mean, I am currently walking in a place where it's only for pedestrian. And from my side here, this is a bicycle lane. And the roads that you're seeing is more like an 8 lane where 4 cars are going and 4 cars are coming in.
That's how it should be, bro.
And one of the things that makes me feel like the city is so organized is the fact that you see a uniform color for all the buildings that you see along the road. I love the transformation that is happening in your country.
Yeah.
Do you see the same thing though?
Yeah, it's every day I'm confused as if it's a different city.
So it's not just me.
Am I in Africa?
Shout out to my man. He was like, am I in Africa? Yes, you're in Africa, my friend. Africa is the future. And this is further proof of it, man. I can't wait to invest into Africa, man, from a real estate perspective. So I highly suggest you guys also look into investing into Africa. It's going to pay you dividends in the future because Africa is the future. And I'm telling you guys right now in 2025, 5 years from now, you're going to be looking at this video and be like, oh, Jay called it. 5 years from now, Africa will be the now. So invest in it for the future.
The tall, proud buildings, skyscrapers, wow.
You won't believe if I tell you that this is Addis Ababa, and Addis Ababa of 3 years ago was definitely not like this. Addis Ababa is my most visited city in Africa, and my first visit was in 2018, and this is how the city looked like. Yo, good morning, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mr. Ghana Baby once again. As you can see, I told you guys that I'm coming to Addis Ababa. I see your boy right here in Addis Ababa. You see, such a beautiful city. And the more I visit, the more changes I see.
Damn.
I'm in Ethiopia, but currently in Addis Ababa. This city never stops to amaze me. I think I've been in Addis Ababa more than any cities in Africa, and anytime that I come in here, you see something new. You know, like, I feel like development of this country is growing so fast, because the last time I came here, you won't see all of this, man.
It looks incredible, man. I can't even lie about that.
And in 2025, this is not Addis Ababa I was expecting. Welcome back home, man.
What's going on? This is my 3rd time, my homeland.
First came in here, the domestic terminal didn't exist. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. 5 years ago, when I came to this country, there was nothing like a separate domestic terminal, because it was both the domestic and the international at one place. So seeing that they have a new domestic airport, it shows that now this country is really improving in terms of infrastructure, man. That's really insane. It's all about.
Yes. I mean, once he describes what it is, I'm hoping that a lot of other countries, even within Africa and outside of Africa, can kind of adopt the same idea. Because if it can turn a city and transform it with less than 5 years, they can implement this and copy this around the world. Because I know a lot of different countries that may need some type of thing like this and implement it in their own country. I think that this video is showing the transformative ways that Ethiopia is trying to change the narrative into a positive light about Addis Ababa, which is their capital city, which should be the best in the country, and it is. And we're watching it real time right now. And I'm so impressed so far. So I'm very curious to see what this project is really about.
So the Corridor project is a very strategic project, part of our urbanization strategy, okay? So what it does is it chooses the big arteries of the cities. So it chooses the largest arteries, and it does 4 things. One is, of course, beautification. So we try to make it a real city where cars can flow, where pedestrians can walk. We had no walkways before.
We're at Shuromeda,
Okay.
biggest cultural clothes marketplace in Addis. Literally everyone shops here, and I actually grew up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember we only had one road.
You mean the entire area?
Entire area. We only had one small road. It used to get very, very crowded. Didn't have that much infrastructures. Not really a pleasant place to grow up in.
Okay. And now?
And now look at this. Like, this transformation is crazy. Like, we have roads to, like, the standard of the roads is crazy, and you see the buildings, the structures for the marketplace. It was not like this before. It was very hard to shop around this area. There's lots of thieves and stuff like that, but not anymore. You see the street lights, especially at night. This place is amazing.
The city of Addis Ababa promotes a healthy lifestyle, which is why there are bicycle lanes along the road.
Bro, this is
and
Africa.
Let me tell you one thing that will shock you the most.
My God.
Most of these wide roads that you've seen within the city get blocked each and every Sunday for people to exercise. Incredible, right? This is what we call car-free day.
Shout Shout out to my Habesha.
Car-free day.
Oh, wow, thank you. Car-free day.
Yeah.
Which means no car pass today, right?
Yes, no car passed. The main roads are closed every Sunday
Okay.
till midday.
So midday.
Yeah, yeah.
So what happens? Everybody is allowed to come out
Yes.
and exercise.
Yes.
Wow, then I stretch.
Yes. Can stretch, can play football, can walk, can jog, can do the bike. Yes.
It's just for healthy living.
Yes. Just promoting health. Yeah.
You know, I never knew something like this actually exists
W
in
cameraman,
Addis
dog.
Ababa because I've seen it in South Africa, I've seen it in Rwanda. So it's beautiful to see that it's happening. I really love how anytime someone breaks the rule in terms of trying to drive within the major roads that have been blocked, the person get arrested, and at the end of the day, you get to pay a fine, man.
Oh, shit, that's crazy.
And to ensure that people exercise within the week, they've built over 100 astroturfs within the city. I am so impressed how the city of Addis Ababa is intentionally promoting sports or a healthy living within the city, because whatever corner that you pass in this beautiful city, you get to come across astroturfs like this. And literally, they got over 100 astroturfs within the city, man.
Damn,
So
that's
to the
crazy.
extent that just people come out in the day and even at night just to exercise, man. And this is what is happening currently. They are playing football and people are out here just watching. Ooh.
This is an example of how you can turn around a city within less than a decade. I think the focus on the people, the government focuses on the people. That is going to be a hallmark of what can turn an entire country around, because they are focusing on the right things. They are focusing on exercise. They are focusing on healthy food, right? Ethiopian food is pretty delicious and it's healthy for you, but they're focusing on health, right, as a component of taking care of its own people, right? They have bike lanes, they have soccer fields being built. They have over 100 in the city. And when you look at the USA, you kind of look at it like, damn, the USA is lagging behind when it comes to infrastructure for people's health. Like, we have GMO foods here. We have seedless fruits. Like, it's hard to find seeded watermelon here in the US unless you go to like a farmer's market or you go to like one of the Hispanic markets around here, at least in Las Vegas. That's pretty much the only place you're going to find seeded watermelon. Everywhere else is seedless, and everybody knows seedless fruit is kind of useless when it comes to your actual nutrition. The U.S. just isn't focused on its people. It's focused on extracting resources from its people. So taxes, they have us working crazy hours every single day. But when you see and you look at Addis Ababa, you see the people outside exercising. Remember going outside to actually go out and exercise and really talk to other people, be social. We are social creatures. But here in the US, we're so sheltered in. We have jobs to go to. We have a lot of responsibilities, bills, and things like that. It doesn't leave a lot of time to be social unless you sacrifice something else for you to have that time to go out and socialize. But it appears here they prioritize the health and wellness of the citizens of Ethiopia. At least from what we are seeing here on the video, and the US could learn a lot from this, because there are a lot of other countries and cities that block off the roads on Sundays for people to go out and exercise, have fun, take their bikes out, go out and walk. A lot of other countries and cities do this. In the US, I haven't seen that in any other city here in the US. So maybe that's something that we can start out with, make some roads be pedestrian only, where we can go out, walk around, and actually exercise and get outside. Do y'all remember going outside as a kid and having fun, playing games and things like that with your other friends in the neighborhood? They do that here. We stopped doing that because we're on our phones, we're on our tablets, we're on our computers, we're doing X, Y, and Z and not being social with other people. And we don't even know our neighbors, bro. When we live here in the US, we don't even know our neighbors anymore, which is crazy.
The second objective was to make sure that all our utilities were intelligently done. Water, electricity, telecoms.
Wow.
And then have smart city items, like the street lights, make it safe with cameras. The other part was to make it more green.
There are so many things that I love about Ethiopia. One of which is the greenery. As you can see, Ethiopia now has a lot of parks, a lot of natural areas where you can just sit, chill with your.
And the fact that they've beautified the entire city with greenery, but look behind me. What do you see? That's a water fountain. And water fountains like this can be found at every corner of the city.
Wow.
And believe it or not, whenever you see a water fountain somewhere, there is a coffee shop where people just sit, drink coffee, meet loved ones.
We don't do that, man.
The beautiful new city of Addis Ababa is big on green energy as they've introduced new electric buses into the city. So you can definitely commute from one point to another in an electric bus. Addis Ababa is indeed living in the future.
Wow, bro.
We are in Mesca Square, the city center of Addis Ababa. This is where we celebrate one of the biggest festivals in the country, which is the Mesca Festival. What is Mesca Festival all about?
Mescal is it's a true cross-binding day in Ethiopia, and we celebrated the whole Orthodox Church combining together to celebrate in this area.
And right beneath Mesca Square, they've built a car park. I mean, a 3-story car parking beneath the Mesca Square. Before it didn't exist, but now
it's happening.
What? I feel like your city is very organized right now to have underground parking.
Exactly.
How many of these do you have in the country? In the city, by the way?
Where we go, let's have it like this parking.
Really?
Parking spot. Yeah.
Wow, this didn't exist before. We are just right below Mescal Square.
Exactly.
So which means this is new?
Yeah. It's been almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years.
But this is my first time.
Your first time being here. Addis Ababa had a lot of dirty rivers within the city. But as I speak to you now, most of these dirty rivers within the city are being converted into recreational parks.
So in Addis, we have a lot of rivers.
Okay.
Very dirty rivers, you know. So we want to uplift that dirty rivers in order to beautify them and use it as a place where people can come and chill, enjoy. You know, our rivers became like a source of recreational now. Before, we don't want to even pass through these old rivers. Yeah.
It's so beautiful to see that it's the people that are doing everything.
Yeah, it's our people. This area is also one of the shanty and ghetto areas with no amenities, you know, and very dirty area.
And it has been transformed.
It has been transformed.
Anytime I get to showcase the beauty or a transformation of an African country, I get accused of being paid by the government of the day. But I'm here to let you all know that I'm not the only one noticing the transformation that is happening in Addis Ababa.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, Addis Ababa is a beautiful capital. Very, very beautiful. It's actually my first time in Addis, but I'm enjoying my stay.
Beautiful thing seeing that there's a country in Africa which is developing and which is really doing great. The cleanliness of the city, something that I think most of the countries in Africa are moving towards. And for Ethiopia, that, you know, you've already started to achieve those things. It's good.
The city becomes so light, and even if a needle falls on the ground, you can find it easily because of the light. So
we couldn't do what they are doing in Addis Ababa. Mr. Speaker.
Yo, when you have other governments asking, what do we do to become like Addis Ababa? that's when you know you're doing something right as an Ethiopian government official. You're like, yo, our city is becoming an example of what other cities in Africa and the world should be looking like. And then we see it here, right? We see the transformation. Like there was literally nothing there prior, maybe like 5 years prior, but now you seeing it being developed into something that like a Dubai, like she said before, like a Dubai. This is turning into like a destination that I may be looking into traveling to when I go to Africa next year, or at least I plan to. I didn't even plan on going to Ethiopia, but seeing this video is making me want to make that plan and cut maybe my other countries short or other cities within Africa short so I can go to Addis. Because if it looks like this is a place that I want to see for my own eyes, because I don't think a video really does it justice, but I want to see it with my own eyes. And of course, you guys are going to see it on a live stream, like an IRL when I do go, but just seeing it in video form, how beautiful it is during the daytime and how beautiful it is in the nighttime. Like when the buildings are lit up, it's a beautiful city, and they transformed it and made it this way. It didn't just happen by accident. And I love every single part of it so far in this video.
I've been there 5 years before, and this time when I went, I didn't recognize the city. They are building the city. They are conscious of the road, 3-4 lane roads in Addis with walkways where pedestrians, where the ordinary Ethiopian can also walk.
Wow.
And maybe she can help with the measurements. I don't know the measurements, but I saw the walkways were equal to one road.
Damn, dude. And they have electric cars.
Corner things that we do in this country. Space. And we saw couples holding hands and walking. And we saw Ethiopians walking in their city. Mr. Speaker, we don't walk in this country because there's nowhere to walk.
The people of Ethiopia, let me know in the comment section. This is not a paid video. Let me know what you think about your government.
Crazy.
One of the things that makes me so proud about this, I used to see shanty towns within the city.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Yeah, you know, there are shanty, ghetto, slum areas in the city. So these people, most of them are like low income.
Okay.
So they cannot rebuild their houses and everything.
Yeah.
So the government took action that they take to temporary shelter all of them in these areas, especially this is one of the areas that government take a very good action. So they built this area, the entire community, especially all the building, within just 6 months. Almost all of them like built within 6 months.
Wow.
What? The U.S. The U.S. would never. The U.S. would never be able to do this, bro. Build a freaking apartment complex for low-income people within 6 months to house them and to make sure that they have adequate housing. They're not living in shacks or not living in shanty towns. It's actually like on the outside, it looks pretty decent for low-income people. And they built all of that in 6 months. Do you think the USA could do something like that even if they had 2-3 years? I don't think so, bro. And the reason why I know this is because I know for a fact that specifically in the city of Los Angeles, in LA, here in the USA, they have a humongous homeless problem, right? And every attempt to kind of help or solve the situation when it comes to homelessness, people get paid millions and millions of dollars that are in power in the government to fix the problem. But they know that if they solve homelessness, they'll be out of the job. So they don't actually try to solve homelessness, bro. They make it even worse, so they get paid more money to solve the problem. That is insane. But you draw that comparison from what you see in Los Angeles and see how the homeless problem is getting worse. And then you look at Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, where the government's actually trying to fix the problem. They're putting people in pretty nice looking apartments outside of their shanty towns. And I don't want to say gentrification, but they're in a way they're gentrifying the area where the shanty towns were and makes it look beautiful. So I don't understand why the U.S. can't adopt the same thing, where the U.S. has a bigger GDP than Ethiopia by far, but yet you see Ethiopia is far surpassing the U.S. when it comes to taking care of its people, its infrastructure, right? And we see it here. So why can't we do that here in the U.S.? I don't know. I don't get it.
By the government.
For the people.
For the people.
In 6 months.
In 6 months.
Was it free?
Ooh.
Of course it's for free.
And it's free. Bro, they built housing in 6 months and it was free.
Bruh. So they take it back, all of the communities take it back to their areas, and government give them almost for all of them, furnished apartment and with full amenities.
So these buildings are new. We call it Galankura site for the people resettled from the place we call Kazanchis. Before, they were living in various slum areas, ghetto areas in Kazanchis area. So the government decided to demolish all the areas in that in Kazanchis, and they relocate them to this place.
This is really amazing to know that the people that were displaced out of the city were given houses to live in. Yep, look at that. So all this were built for the people.
Believing in motherland, celebrating every African.
It's really beautiful and exciting to see what is happening in Addis Ababa, and I hope and believe that other countries within the continent can emulate or replicate what is happening in Addis Ababa in their various cities.
Damn.
Like I said, Africans deserve better, and it's about time for us to build our cities together. My name is Watermaya, your one and only annoying village boy from Ghana. Don't forget to like this video. Share to your president. It's very important.
Yes, yes. What can I say? What can I say that wasn't already said in the video? I was thoroughly impressed. And Wotamaya, that was a very, very well done video. And in 20, well, how long was the video? 25 minutes. The amount of storytelling, the quality of storytelling, and also the quality of just showing us what the country and the city looks like was just absolutely mind-blowing, man. If you're not encouraged to get out of the US or get out of your own country to go travel to see places like this, because seeing it on YouTube is one thing, right? But you go to the country in real life and you experience it and you see that what you saw on YouTube, it lives up to the hype. Bro, it is a mind-blowing experience because it's going to encourage you to look at the US like a third world country with a Gucci belt on. Okay? The US is not it anymore. Places outside of the US are the future. So they got Africa coming up. I would say in the next 4 to 5 years, Africa is going to be the place to be. And then you have right now, Southeast Asia is the right now, but Africa is the future. I'm telling you right now, and seeing what I saw in the video, it's occurring right now in front of our eyes. As the US is starting to decline, right? They're getting off the petrodollar. They're going to the Chinese currency, BRICS, right? BRICS is going off the petrodollar. So the US dollar is going to eventually start to decline. So is the USA. This is happening right now. If you guys don't even know about it, the US won't be the biggest and baddest anymore, right? And we know as it right now, the US is supposed to be the biggest, baddest, best country in the world. And I agree, it is one of the best countries for opportunities financially from a business perspective. But as far as like the quality of life, the happiness of the people, it is far underwhelming compared to what we see here, what we see in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, here in Ethiopia, Rwanda as well. You can draw a comparison to Kigali, Rwanda, and Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Both very clean cities, safe, modern. But you look at the U.S., you see major cities in the U.S. You look at our capital, Washington, D.C., that's one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. How? How did this happen? How did the capital of one of the biggest, largest, and best countries on earth be one of the most dangerous cities in the entire country? You look at L.A., you look at New York, you look at Miami, you look in the major cities in the U.S., they're not that safe. And a lot of the cities don't have the necessary infrastructure to even support tourism, bro. Crazy. And it's expensive on top of that. It's very expensive to be here in one of the major cities in the U.S. Who wants to be here? Who wants to stay here? I know the majority of my friends, they are trying to either get out of the U.S. or they're already out and they're not looking to come back. They're so used to paying $3 to $4, $5 for food, for a meal abroad, either in Southeast Asia, Africa, even Europe is cheaper than the U.S. They're like, I'm not coming back to the U.S. There's no point. I pay my taxes and that's all. And people are starting to renounce their citizenship. And with this new law that may or may not get signed into being a real law of you having only to choose the U.S. as your primary citizenship, and you have to renounce all the others, people are starting to renounce their U.S. citizenship because they know for a fact that the U.S. is on its decline. So I don't know what to tell you, man. Like from what we see here in the video, Ethiopia is killing it, man. Shout out to my hobby shop people. All right, let's go and transition over to our buddy Stephen Ndukwu. This is actually a positive story out of America. Crazy. So the title is, I spent 24 hours with the richest black plastic surgeon in America. And the reason I picked this video is because we don't see this enough. We don't see black wealth enough. And I wanted to just see it and show you guys, in case you guys happen to not know who Stephen Ndukwu is. I highly suggest you guys going to subscribe to his YouTube channel, but he shows a lot of things that people would not normally see, like a plastic surgeon that happens to be black or African American or whatever you want to call it nowadays, FBA, whatever. But you see how successful he is, right? We often do not see this unless somebody's like a popping YouTube streamer or they're in the music industry or they play sports. It's very rare that we see someone that isn't famous be extremely wealthy and successful. And I wanted to see this and showcase it on my channel to see what it really is. Because you can become successful without becoming famous, not becoming a streamer, not becoming an NBA player, NFL player, whatever. You can do that by using your mind, your brain, right? A lot of people in the U.S. simply, common sense ain't common no more, man. That's what they say. So let's watch. Guys, go subscribe to Stephen Ndukwu's YouTube channel. He is the original content creator. So let's take a look and see what the richest black plastic surgeon in the U.S. is living like.
My name is Dr. Michael Kwame Obeng, born and raised in Ghana, and I love what I do.
Shout out to Ghana. Shout out to Ghana, guys.
That's a plastic surgeon.
Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, known for wealth, but also the cosmetic capital of America.
There are more plastic surgeons in Beverly Hills than the whole continent of Africa.
In this episode, I'll spend 24 hours with Dr. Michael Obeng.
Damn. Damn,
Today,
got the
he's one of
double
the
R,
most
bro.
sought after black plastic surgeons, not just in Beverly Hills, but across the entire United States.
Me coming here was a miracle. That's a movie of its own. If I was in Ghana, I don't think I would be a doctor. And when I came here, I knew I was going to make it.
I'll follow him through a full day from consultation to the operating room to understand how a boy from the continent of Africa became a surgeon to celebrities and the world's most unfortunate patient.
It's been around me for a few days. I like to do surgeries nobody can do. So I'm known to do complex reconstruction.
He's now earning a fortune and living the American dream, even as a proud African.
I knew that I didn't want to live in Ghana. We grew up, we didn't have a toothbrush. We didn't have toilet. I mean, everybody goes shit on the same pot. And fast forward 33 years later, here am I.
It's just unbelievable. Somebody who grew up wiping their butt with corn husks, and now he's driving around in Beverly Hills in a Rolls Royce.
In this new series, I'll be traveling across America and Canada, meeting successful Africans.
Oh, we know who that
businesses
is, right?
In North America. And this is one of the many stories of an African man changing the narrative far away from home. Coming up shortly.
Now,
This is
before
incredible.
I continue with the video, statistic has it that 80% of you guys that watch our videos.
The funny thing about this is that the majority of you guys are not subscribed to the channel either. So make sure you go subscribe to my channel and then go subscribe to Steven's channel. This is a fact for a lot of YouTubers as well. Not a lot of people that watch the videos are subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel.
You guys don't subscribe. Do you see any
I'm gonna skip this though.
behind the scene videos, you get to see some of this content first before every other person sees it, and so many other benefits. Okay, all right, thank you guys so much. Now let's continue with the video.
Beverly Hills didn't just become a heaven for plastic surgeons by accident. Its rise was fueled by Hollywood's obsession with beauty, the constant demand for camera-ready perfection, and the influx of wealth that allowed cosmetic medicine to evolve into an art form, drawing the world's top surgeons like Dr. Obeng.
That boy living, bro.
Me coming here was a miracle. That's a movie of its own, okay? And it is still a dream for most Africans. Okay?
100%.
I knew that I didn't want to live in Ghana. And this was at an early age, about 13, 14, I wanted to come to middle school, high school here. And when I came here, I knew I was going to make it. If I was in Ghana, I don't think I would be a doctor, because when I left Ghana, guess where they placed me? Engineering school. Okay, because I was so good in math.
Yeah.
Okay, math was my strongest field. When I was coming here, I told the immigration, I'm coming to study agricultural engineering. At the time, Ghana had only 2 universities, and agricultural engineering was not a course that was offered in Ghana. And then I told them my father owns a farm. So my father wants me to go study, come back, so the dots are connected. And take over the farm and as an agricultural engineer. I got the visa, okay, because I was very strategic.
Yes.
I got here on August 21st, 1993, and I was supposed to be in school on August 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay, in Texas. I didn't have money to go. When I came, I got here on a Saturday, August 21st, 1993, Sunday 22nd, Monday 23rd, I called the school, told them I made it, I'm sick, I want to defer. Okay, my whole plan was to defer and work. I'm going to come to America, I'm going to work. I understand that you make $5 an hour. If I work 20 hours a day, every day I make $100. And I would save it and go to school, right? Not knowing that there's something called taxes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Here am I come to America, but I was very lucky. When I came within a week, I was working. I was working under the table, working, that's what most immigrants do.
Yeah.
I was able to find, the first week, I was able to find a job working at a Mediterranean bakery in Alexandria, Virginia.
When he says this, man, real quick, guys, when you see someone that comes to this country and within a week, he has a job of working under the table, no matter how he gets paid, he has a job. But you got people that were born here that are unemployed and don't have a job. How is that possible? You got to just want it bad enough to do whatever it takes to achieve the dream. You got somebody that came over here as an immigrant, got a job within a week, worked really hard, and became a plastic surgeon doctor, and now he's living a better lifestyle than somebody that has been born here. That is wild work. If you're not successful, that's on you. Especially if you're born in America, that's on you, bro. You got to work harder. You got to get out there and get it, because there's enough for all of us to eat good out here. You just don't want it bad enough.
Second week, I got a second job. What did I do there?
A second job?
Mind you, I was that kid who did not eat meat growing up in Ghana. My grandmother used to send me to Mayanka, which is where we buy the meat, okay, the meat place. And I would go there as a kid. There are flies all over the meat, so I never really liked meat. Okay, this is a job that if you pay me $20,000 in Ghana to touch meat, I won't even do it. Worst jobs I've ever had. But one day there was a lady who came, a Ghanaian lady. This lady comes up to me and he looks at me like this, and she speaks in my language. She said, "Abrantia, adwuma we di amfatao." I almost cried. It means, young man, you're so handsome. This job doesn't suit you. This is my car. Let me find your job. I cried that night.
We are paying a visit to his consultation office here in Beverly Hills.
So is this the main front desk?
This is the nurse's station.
Okay.
The patients come here, they check out. That's the main front desk right here, so I'll show you. One of the things I like about this office is the views. This is one of the most beautiful places you can see. These are treating, we have all the lasers in the world. It's another examination room.
Okay.
We have access to mini C-arm, so we can get x-rays here. Did a lot of hand surgery in my previous life, and this is something that we use. We can check, do images right here in the office.
Okay.
That's a procedure room. So my Dr. Lesavoy did a procedure this morning, awake liposuction.
Okay.
You can do, this is the machine, this is old school, but yeah, you can do smaller procedures here. And all the big cases and the general anesthesia, we go to the operating room, which is across the hall. This is my diploma from Harvard. This is my certification from...
Bro, he went to Harvard. What? Bro. See, like, this stuff really encourages me to go even harder when it comes to whatever I want to do, whether it's real estate, whether it's YouTube. Seeing stuff like this, like an immigrant come from Ghana, come to the US and have a degree from Harvard. It makes me think like, yo, am I going hard enough? Am I going hard enough in the paint to really be successful like this? And it probably not. I got to go even harder. So when I see stuff like this, I would never, ever hate on somebody for doing better than me. I use it as fuel for myself to become better. And I think people need to change that mindset of hating on people for doing better than them and use that as fuel to push them even further. If we turn that mindset around, bro, we'll have a lot more successful people in this world, especially in this country, bro. A lot of haters here.
American Board of Plastic Surgery. Number 7,000. That means I'm probably the 7,704 plastic surgeon to be certified by them. So it's a very small league. There are less than 10,000 board certified plastic surgeons in the world.
Wow.
These are typical breast implants. These are different sizes for breast reconstruction.
He has to do it. Like.
He puts it on himself. That's funny.
But that one is huge. That one is huge.
These are sizes. This is what an actual implant looks like.
Yeah.
These are sizes. It kind of gives an idea, but you can touch it. So the girls that you see, all the Wahala girls, this is what it happens. If you put this here, right? And you close your eyes and touch it. It feels like breast tissue, right? No,
yeah.
Just close your eyes. Just pretend like you're enjoying it. Just, yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it has the same density as breast tissue. It looks good. So this is what it would look like if we were to cut one.
Yo, this dude is hilarious.
Oh.
See, I cut it. Okay, so it doesn't go anywhere. It feels, see that? So back in the day, it would leak.
Yeah.
But now, see, it's cut. So once we put this inside a patient, right? This has been damaged, right?
Yeah.
See, it's not spilling out. But the body forms what's called a capsule around it, around your implant. And that's why you heard women would say that, oh, I have encapsulation. Whenever you put a foreign body, whenever anything goes inside the human body, okay, God has created a defense mechanism that will form what's called a tissue, a capsule around it, okay, to defend it, to protect it from getting contaminated in our tissue.
Right.
Okay.
Dr. Obeng is one of the few black plastic surgeons to break into the Beverly Hills elite. A patient came in for consultation. I watched and listened to him evaluate her to determine what kind of surgical procedure is right for her and if she is fit for surgery.
Okay, thank you for coming. Okay. And then on the arm exam, patient has skin laxity of the posterior medial skin, loose skin around the lower abdomen, 3 surgical scars from weight loss surgery, in the abdomen from the laparoscopy surgery, very minimal stretch marks infraumbilically. There is a fold of skin infraumbilically as well. Okay. All right.
Wait, how are you going to not blur her in the beginning?
Impression, patient for evaluation for cosmetic enhancement of the trunk or body. We'll do lipo 360 and then use it to augment the buttocks. And then we might entertain, I don't know, I'll talk to patient about it. Because patient has inquired about removing the 11th and 12th ribs to streamline the waist. And she's also a candidate for that as well. And then liposuction and tightening of the arms. Okay, Adrian, I look forward to working with you. Okay.
So when this
when look, I'm not the biggest advocate for plastic surgery. I always believe that going to the gym will fix a lot of the issues that, or at least the procedures that people do as far as like plastic surgery. I think a lot of those issues can be solved in the gym and you don't have to go ahead and get your body done or whatever. But this guy is the real deal, man. Like he really knows what he's talking about. I love this video so far, bro. These are 2 really good videos, guys. You should go back into the live. I may actually cut up that first video and repost it, but this is really, really good content.
Patients come to you, when do you say, no, you don't need to do this? And what situation would you say, okay, yes, you need this?
There's something called body dysmorphia, where people, they will look in the mirror, they see a different person, okay? If a person came to me, they have a beautiful nose, so beautiful, I say, can you do this? Can you fix this, okay? If I don't see the problem, or anybody on my team doesn't see the problem, that means the person is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not about money, you know, God has blessed us with made enough money, so those are the people that we turn down. And in my career, have I turned people down? Yes, many times. When people come, oh, what do I need? I'm not the person to tell a patient what they need. If you don't know what you need before you come to me, then you're crazy too. You have to go. Okay, so you have to have realistic expectations and you have to have a problem that can be solved. So yes, we do turn people down. It's based on their expectations and it's based on them having a problem. Also in my career, I've done a background check on one patient. Because this is a patient who came to me, she was like 55 and she's fighting with her dad. She's like, my dad doesn't give me any money, you know. That's like 55, you expected that to support you every day. I guess just a trust fund baby.
Yeah.
And then I found out, you know, she came to me, she's like, oh, I'm going to sue this doctor in my hand, you know. So I thought maybe she was one of those people who walk around going to people and suing them for a living. So I had to do a background check to make sure that I checked in, she's never sued anybody.
Yeah.
And I brought her back in.
What procedures are you known for?
But some of the things that people come to me for, including surgeons themselves, revisions.
Revisions.
Okay? Yeah, you know, and Dr. Kapoor, may your soul rest in peace, one of my colleagues. That's why he gave me the name the surgeon. If the surgeon can't fix the problem, they'll call me. I like to do surgeries nobody can do.
Oh, really?
Okay, surgeries I've never done before. I go home, I think about it, and then I start planning in my head. I like to do complex things, you know, so I'm known to do complex reconstruction.
I'll be joining him in the operating room. And guys, this is my first time.
Sorry. You're definitely okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
The surgeon.
Yeah.
You can come on.
Crazy.
Yeah, we just finished a breast reduction. Everything went well. I'll show you the specimens. This is the breast tissue that we took off. It has to go to pathology.
What is that?
Breast is nothing but fat. 40 to 60% of breast tissue is fat. But that's when people gain weight, when people gain weight, their breast gets bigger. Yeah. Now we're done. Patient boobs looks amazing. We're waking up and then we're going to go recovery. And then that's it. Then the patient will be back in the office the next 72 hours to be evaluated and make sure everything is fine.
How long did this take?
3 hours.
3 hours? Wow.
The breast reduction, it took 3 hours.
Yeah.
Patient looks amazing. Now patient is going to recovery. This is where the patient is going to be coming to.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get
Oh, she's going to be here.
Yeah.
Going through recovery. And how long is she going to take to recover?
About 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, really? And she's done. She's ready to
done,
go.
and then she goes home.
Oh, wow.
She goes home. See, she's coming. You can get a little bit.
It may seem easy or even logical to judge someone who choose to go under the knife, but the truth is far more than personal. Making this video, I learned plastic surgery isn't just vanity, it is about reclaiming confidence, healing insecurities, and finally feeling proud in the body you wake up to every day. Behind every procedure he does is a story of someone who struggles with self-image, someone who battled weight changes, aging, and when you look at it through that lens, it becomes less about criticism and understanding why people just want to feel at home in their own skin.
Today I was in the theater with you, watching you do your thing. For me, it's my first time in a room like that.
That was your first time in the OR?
Yeah.
How was it?
I was like, how do these people do this? Like, I saw someone lying down there, like she was breathing with the, what is that thing called?
Anesthesia there.
Yeah. I was like, and you were just there like doing your thing, and I'm like, aren't you scared? Like,
she's doing better than the both of us. Being in that surgical room, scrubbed in doing surgery, that's my happiest moment in life. Plastic surgery is a surgical subspecialty that deals with molding tissue. We can mold tissue for cosmetic purposes, can mold tissue to restore function, and so on and so forth. And plastic surgery dates, it goes back to before even Christ was born. Of course, now plastic surgery have become mainstream because of shows like Nip Tuck and all these other shows. The average person is not afraid anymore. Okay, he has demystified those things. And of course, plastic surgery is not as expensive as people used to think. Now, back in the day, nobody talked about plastic surgery. It was for the rich and famous. Now Africans are trying to embrace cosmetic surgery.
After a successful operation, he wanted to show me some watches at his favorite radio drive.
Wow, I see that. How much is this one?
So this one is 105,000.
1.5.
Let me make this a little bit bigger.
I guess it's not Apple.
Bruh.
My dog just scared the shit out of me.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
What do you think?
I love it.
These videos we make, they are impossible without brands that only instant bank go I want tires or different colors.
I'm gonna have to skip it.
When you came in here, did you see America as a place where you can be a successful immigrant?
Of course, America is a land of opportunities, okay? The land flowing with milk and honey. And there was a Nigerian author, it's a book called A Smell of Onions. It talks about America. If you haven't read it, read it. I read it as a kid, 15 years old. I knew I was gonna make it, I knew it. The day I arrived, I felt like I've arrived in heaven. But of course, I came with a plan. My uncle had told me, say, you know what, why don't you go to school in Ghana? Go to school in Ghana, and I will send you money. He wrote me a letter. He's like, why do you want to come to America? He said, you are too intelligent, too smart to come to America. So if you come to America without papers, you end up as the average African, driving taxis, cleaning floors, and we need to stay in Ghana. But I know myself better than anybody.
But you knew this when you were 13. 13 is still pretty much young. Like, you're still just trying to understand life. Most people don't get very exposed at 13. So what did you see, or what made you decide or pick America as a place you want to move to?
Sure. So, of course, my uncles were here, and I knew that without my uncles, we would not have a life in Ghana, okay? They worked, they sent money to my grandmother. My grandmother used that money to support me.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so I knew that if I came to America, where the money was coming from, I can get some more.
Okay, that's remittance.
So that's why America was on my mind. So I grew up, I have family in America. My uncle said, fine, you want to go to America, you can. So, but he said, if you get the visa, I'll buy your ticket. That's my contribution to you. If you get an American visa, it's like the lottery. But back then, yeah, but I think my uncle probably thought, okay, he would never get the visa.
He would never get it.
Walking the street of Rodeo Drive with Dr. Obeng, I noticed he's quite famous here. Everybody was just waving at him, even alighting from their vehicles just to come say hello.
You might be on camera.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. It's okay.
They film around the camera.
What's new?
Good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You're good. Hi.
Hi.
It's Dr. O.
No, I've known her. Wow. I've known her for almost 15 years.
Yeah, long time.
We are now going to visit an aftercare facility to meet up with one of Dr. Obeng's clients.
I'm trying to find free parking today. Okay. This is where I keep my patients.
Of course.
Right?
From out of town, the aftercare.
Yeah.
And
And what is with the parking situation? Like, what is this thing right here?
So you can park 2 cars here. You see
All
that?
right.
So yeah, you come.
You can park one on top and then one down here.
Yeah, so you come first, you park, and then they lift up the car. Welcome to Beverly Hills Prestige Aftercare, the most beautiful aftercare.
This is the Pyramid of Giza?
Yeah, oh yeah. This is the owner of Prestige. This is the
Hello,
best.
sir. I heard so much about you already.
Aftercare facility,
Nice to meet you.
in my opinion, in the whole city of Beverly Hills.
Oh my God, such a privilege.
How's our patient doing?
He's doing great.
And when you get a chance, if you can take him to the rooftop.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Tomorrow I'm going to tape the support of the eyes. You see that you have to continue to do this for me. Okay, you see what I'm doing?
Got it.
Yeah, just pull your
all
up.
the time.
Yeah, pull it up. Basically, you're putting your cheeks up, exactly. And just hold it so that it doesn't pull down, okay?
Got it.
So this patient is, he's post-op day number 4. Status post, neck and facial rejuvenation. See, the eyelid is very swollen, okay?
Yeah.
You can't see much. Eyelid lift, neck lift. The neck is all gone. You see this? Mm-hmm. Everything looks good. So I'm about to discharge him to go home. We're going to put a new garment.
Okay.
Tomorrow when I see you. Is it very expensive? My patients have money, so they can afford it.
For a one-night stay here is $2,350 a night. But that includes the transportation, the round-the-clock nursing care, the meals and beverages, the helping them with the wound dressing changes, blood pressure medications, all of that.
People are paying a lot of money. They want to be a place like this, where they can go outside. And this is like the best. There you go, sir.
What is the most transformational, something that you've never seen anybody around here do before, and you did it and you were like, okay, I pulled this off? Yeah.
Some of the most memorable transformational cases, a young lady from Nigeria. Onye was in a car accident in Lagos that took the lives of 2 or 3 people. Her face actually was torn apart. I will show you the pictures. I had initial surgery in Nigeria. She kept emailing me, like, I don't care, I'll come to America and you can fix me. And we helped her get a visa, and she's been here. And since she's been here, I've done about 4 surgeries on her. For a person to go through what she's done, okay, this person has more drive than all of us in this room. About turning their tragedy into a message of hope, encouragement for other people. And that's one case that I will never forget. 2 years ago, she was nominated through our society, the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Every year they will pick 5 patients who have undergone reconstructive surgery and have used that to champion other people's lives, uplift people, encourage and motivate. And they call them Patient of Courage. And I'm proud to say that in my short career, in the last 20 years, 2 of my patients have been recognized as patients of courage. And you get a $5,000, the patient, not me, the patient would get $5,000 for charity of a cause. And Onye was chosen to be a patient of courage. They flew her to Boston to meet other plastic surgeons and people, and they are using her for campaigns.
That is phenomenal.
Okay, and Onye now has assimilated into the American culture. She lives here now, but she is one of our incredible stories about restoring, about what we do.
He just received a call from a clinic that a patient needed his urgent attention, so we're going to go check it out.
I'm doing corrective filler, bingo. A nurse did her filler about 2 months ago. Patient has been very unhappy. This is like my 3rd or 4th time seeing patient. And, whenever you see these things, you don't jump into conclusion because you were not there when it started. But
I don't like needles, bro.
These patients is to encourage them it's going to be better. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Obama out. Thank you so much.
Obama
I
out
love
is
Beverly
crazy.
Hills. It's very famous. It's a very expensive place. People come here to do all sort of cosmetic, procedures and stuff like that. And I saw so many articles referring to you as one of the most successful African in this market, for a market that is very competitive like Beverly Hills. How were you able to rise to the top here as an African immigrant?
I decided to move here after my first 6 years in practice. When I finished Harvard, I was hired in Ohio. So my first job, I was the youngest chief of plastic surgery at the age of 33 at Boardman Health Center in Ohio. To come here, I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I knew if anybody can do it, it's me. You know, when I decided to leave Ohio, my business manager at the time, planner, said, why are you committing career suicide? I said, they pay you a lot here, making about $500,000. Everybody loves you here. You are like the king. Everybody knows who you are. Why do you want to go to California? Okay, so you're not going to last 6 months. And this is the time, this is after the financial markets have crashed after 2008. I moved in 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
No banks were lending money. I tried to open a practice. Every bank turned me down. Coming here, my financial planner would not let me come. He said, if you're gonna go, I will sign off. I will remove myself. I told him, I said, you know what, sell everything I have. If I can't believe in myself, who's gonna believe in me? He said, you're making the...
I'm gonna run that back one more time, because he said if nobody else believes in, like, he bet on himself essentially. So I'm gonna run that back real quick, because a lot of people get that type of feedback from other people when they want to make a major move in life. They want to move to a different part of the country. They want to move out of their home city. You got people around you that'll say like, oh, you won't even last 6 months. You won't even last 5 minutes out there. So he said, F all the haters. He defied everything they said and went and did it. And look where he's at now. I'm going to run that back one more time so y'all can hear that.
I would not let me come. He said, if you're going to go, I will sign off. I will remove myself. I told him, I said, you know what, sell everything I have. If I can't believe in myself, who's going to believe in me? He said, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. You're not going to last 6 months. I proved him wrong, okay? This is my 14th year in this town. When you tell me that I can't do something, that's all I need to hear. When you are ascending the ladder of success, it's much easier for me when I break it down. Everything is a prison sentence, okay? I know that I'm going to go 4 years of medical school, so I'm always looking at the end result. Okay, 6 years of plastic surgery. Okay, we're going to do 6 year time, will come a year fellowship. So that's how I was able to get through life, by breaking it down, expecting the final outcome. Okay, God has blessed me. The blessings that God has bestowed upon me, those are the same blessings that we use to help the people on the continent in South America through restored dual-free reconstructive surgery. That is more meaningful and more impactful to me than what I do here in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills may be the world's capital of beauty and reinvention, but today we saw the deeper truths behind the glamour, real people chasing confidence, healing, and a version of themselves they can finally be proud of. And standing at the center of it all is Dr. Michael Obeng, a living proof that the American dream is more than just a slogan. From Ghana to the heart of Beverly Hills, he has built a career, a legacy, and a life that shows what is possible with talent, discipline, and unshakable belief.
You left Ghana to seek greater opportunities, right? And right now, there are people like you, many years ago like you, that are still in Ghana, in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Nigeria. They are dreaming, right? But the circumstance, like the country is not allowing them express themselves or seek greater opportunities. They're looking for a way out. They just can't find it. What can you say to those people, you know?
But those people who are looking, it still can be done. Find a good mentor, find somebody who can push you if you can't push yourself. If it's a school that you want to go to school, follow the process, but you have to do well. You're not going to take anybody unless you excel. My story in particular, me coming here, I was able to get 2 more people into our school. 2 Ghanaians, because they love me so much because I was such a great student, and they just have to apply and not have to take any exam because I vouch for them. Just to go back to your question,
did y'all pick up on that? That's when you know that you got motion. That's when you know you got motion in these streets. When you can vouch for people, and typically the requirement is to take an exam to get into a school where they just applied based on his recommendation. That's when you know you got motion in these streets, when you have power, a man of value right here, bro. That's when you know you got motion.
Apply and not have to take any exam because I vouch for them. Just to go back to your question, what advice do I give people? Don't give up. You're going to get a lot of no's. People will discourage you. You got to keep on pushing. Thank you, Stephen.
I appreciate it.
I got to get back to my day job.
Thank you so much.
And
I mean, if there's one thing that I've taken away from being around him is, like he said, perseverance. Like, you see how much he pushed to come to America. Yeah, a little bit, like, he tried to forge some things here and there, but he had a goal. He was going to do whatever to get to
whatever
America.
it takes, and that's Restore's. That's Restore's
today
tagline.
You're here, also impacting other people's lives as well, because of what you had in you. So, Yes, hard work, keep pushing. I'm taking
Don't
that
give
for
up.
myself
And
as
always
well.
always put God first.
Of course.
Put God first in everything you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I get mad at God sometimes. You know?
Because it's like, why is it not going your way?
Yeah, sometimes, but see, God knows the best time for us, okay?
That's right.
I've never had to want. Yes, it might come to the line, the wire.
Yeah.
But God will always provide.
100%.
God will always provide. Okay?
Thank you so much.
So keep up the good work, man.
All right.
Damn, bro.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys
Subscribe to
in the
this
next
channel,
episode.
okay?
We're trying to get to a
And
million.
keep telling good stories.
Million subscribers.
Thank you.
We can make that happen.
See, no.
Yo, Steven got that motion. I gotta say that was. I think the two videos that we watched and reacted to today were like so inspirational, man. Like beyond belief. And I'm so glad I had an opportunity to watch both of those videos from Wodamaya and Stephen Nduku, two of my favorite African YouTubers. Dude, if that doesn't inspire you to just get out there and get it, I don't know what will, man. Like, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want success, man? Are you ready to defy everything that everybody else around you is saying? Like, oh, you won't make it 6 months, or you won't make it to your success or your goal. Are you ready to put it all on the line and bet on yourself and do it? 99% of the people, probably not. But this guy is in a 1% that said, I'm going to do it anyway. I bet on myself. I ain't got nothing else. So you got to make it. You have no excuses if you are born here in the U.S. and you're not successful. It's on you to become successful. If he can come from Ghana and become a multi-millionaire plastic surgeon in the U.S., what is your excuse? You don't have any excuses, bro. All right, guys. I do have a treat for you guys really quick, because tomorrow I am going to release another vlog from Thailand. It's already ready to go. I gotta put some finishing touches on like the title and the thumbnail and everything. But I wanted to show you guys just a couple of minutes of the unreleased vlog really quickly. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. I'm only going to show just a few minutes of it, just to give you guys a preview of what's coming tomorrow. Hopefully you guys like it. It's me going to Koh Larn with my buddy Ian. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a preview. Let me know what you guys think, man. Should I change anything about the intro of this vlog? I want to show y'all real quick, man. All right, guys, we're on the way to Koh Larn. It's about 30 baht for the slow boat. It's about 30 baht for the slow boat, 300 baht for the speedboat. Only saves you like maybe 15, 20 minutes. I honestly see no real time advantage for paying 300, like 10 times the price. But it is what it is, man. I got time. Here, my boy Ian. Listen, guys, I tell you, solo travel doesn't have to be about being solo the whole time. You can literally meet people. All right, that's all I'm gonna show y'all. Full video is dropping tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a preview. Let me know if y'all liking like that type of intro where it kind of shows like a preview of what is parts of the video. It shows you a lot of that in the intro, so you guys will continue to watch. Let me know if that's something that you guys like. I'm trying to change up my editing style a little bit to kind of be more energy focused, right? And be more entertaining. So you guys are to keep watching it longer for my watch time. But I think this is going to be a really, really good video just to show you guys what the island of Koh Larn actually looks like. So let me know if y'all like that or not, because I can change it up. I'm a one-man team, so I can change up anything that I want here. So hopefully you guys like that. I'm going to release it probably 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, PST. So that's West Coast US time. But otherwise, man, give me feedback on the vlog so far. I do get a little bit less love on the vlogs than I do on the live streams, because the live streams you guys really pay attention to, but the vlogs don't really get that much love. So I don't know where to like improve to get better with my vlogs unless you guys give me feedback. So when you see it tomorrow, write in the comments, how can I improve so I can get better and better at doing vlogs and editing and graphics and things like that. So let me know. I'm always open to feedback to improve the content that I give you guys, because you guys are the consumers of it. So I want to make sure that it is of the best quality possible. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I really do appreciate you guys coming into the live. We did a couple of reaction videos. You guys saw a little bit of a preview of tomorrow's vlog from Koh Larn from Thailand. But stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. You know, every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we do live streams. Just make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification when you can be notified when I go live. And thank you to our channel partner, Safety Wing, for supporting the channel so far. Make sure you guys use the links in the description box below so you guys can get medical insurance when you travel abroad with Safety Wing. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Tuesday or tomorrow with the vlog, but I'll see you guys live on Tuesday. Peace.